My name is Aster, an eladrin hailing from the Feywilds. I have traversed great lengths to get here. I am a cleric of the god Sylvanas, and a sage of the Four Seasons, sent on a divine mission to determine the halt of the natural order, and hopefully set things right.
Hi, my name is Cerelia. Cerelia Eon. I am an autognome bard from the island nation of Lantan. I have traveled to the Icewind Dale to find something stolen from my creator, among other things. Bye-bye!
Hello, my name is Cyphus Tomeseeker. I am a human mage hailing from the Academy of Waterdeep. I have heard rumors of a great city once lifted to the stars that came crashing back down, here in the far north. Hence have I come to the Icewind Dale, seeking the knowledge and magic of that once great city.
Greetings, friends. I am Garosh, a proud silver dragonborn. I grew up in forests south of the Icewind Dale, training to become a stronger ranger that protects both nature and civilization. I have come to the Icewind Dale following a prophetic dream and a mysterious egg. I look forward to seeing what challenges present themselves and to help the people that are suffering along the way.
Hello, my name is Kataros, and I'm a half-drow tiefling. I grew up not far from the Icewind Dale in a small settlement just outside of Luskan. I was born with an innate arcane ability, and have worked on mastering my powers for as long as I can remember. Now that my life is in my own hands, I want to travel to the Dale and find myself.
Friends, fellow travelers, gather round. I, Ronaldo Spiritfarer, have a story to tell you. A story of the Sunseekers of the Icewind Dale, lost to the record books. It all started in the Wicked Cauldron Caves. After having just discovered some scrawlings of a madman, the group decided to descend the icy bridge and venture further into the caves, whilst evil cackling echoed through its scary halls. Sir Aster had left his newfound companion Moss, the direwolf he had charmed not long ago. And not long after venturing farther into the caves, did we find a mysterious piece of arcane chalk. Now, whether this triggered the next sequence of events or not, I'm unsure, but a skeletal frost giant attacked the party. The Sunseekers sprang into action. Spells began flying, Sir Aster and Sir Kataros charged forward, and then the worst happened. Sir Kataros was struck by a massive axe twice his size, and then I don't seem to.
You're not done.
After that, I was knocked back to the same wall, and we were shocked to find Sir Kataros hadn't yet passed, but instead had caught his second wind. I, of course, saw this from the metal comforts of Miss Cerelia's arms. Soon the monster was felled, and not long afterwards Sir Aster caught into another battle, a scuffle with a sea hag. It turns out he had found her cooking the fisherman we had been set off to find. She hadn't even a moment to offer him the same twisted deal all hags offer, before holy destruction was brought down upon her. It was afterwards we stepped in to take her magical cauldron and returned to East Haven. Upon giving Captain Arlagath the news of the fisherman's passing, she offered us a reward in the form of a grey bag of tricks, to which we happily accepted. And finally, after asking Sir Aster for a raise, I was now starting my adventure, taking 2 gold per day instead of 1. They can... Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Because they're selecting them.
It's a bit... Oh, okay. Yeah, when you guys select...
I see.
So, morning in the Icewind Dale is the same all over. You can never tell whether it is the end of the day or the start. Night has risen and fallen just as the sun. Good morning, everyone. It is around 8 to 9 a.m., assumedly. You have no way of directly telling. But you all wake up around the same time inside the White Lady Inn. Oh my god, Cyan Hikari! Thank you for
yeah,
following.
I realized, I wasn't following it. I should probably do that.
It's okay.
I was trying to find it on my Twitch. I was like, yeah, like, why can't I
You're
find it?
okay.
It's probably because I haven't fucking logged into Twitch in ages.
Forever. Dude, it's such a hassle.
Should
No,
we have a
that's fair.
recap for everyone?
Oh yeah, so very, very quickly, as many of you may know, last session was lost, just like our My Hero session, due to the fact that I'm an idiot, and I did not turn off our mute. A lot has happened since last week. Afterwards, everyone traveled to the White Lady Inn. They paid their fee for the night's stay, and are now waking up, I guess, renewed and rejuvenated. I'll get to our special friend at the end, but Cyphus, Cerelia, Cerelia and Aster, how was your guys' like turn off, shut down, hangout state? I think I've asked before, but I do want to clarify. Does Cerelia have to sleep, or does she just sit there?
No, being an autognome, she has Sentry's Rest, so she doesn't actually sleep. She's just kind of
Standby?
inactive yet conscious for 6 hours.
Okay, so it's very similar to trance.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Musical trip mine.
They put you guys like right next to each other. You're just staring at each other for 6 hours. The world's longest staring contest.
What is this, a Doctor Who episode?
I hate Doctor Who. Yeah, it's a. You also are the most opposing members of the party, being a robot and the most like nature-connected creature in the party.
Yeah, just like a living plant guy.
Does Aster
Boop-boop-bop.
find himself having better rest, or I guess better trance, now that he's not woefully impeded mentally by this dark Chardolin gemstone?
Yes, definitely. I think that he is sleeping much better overall, enough so much that he is going to go back to his spring form.
All right. Garosh, Cyphus, how are you guys feeling? I know, Garosh, you didn't take too much damage. Or, not Garosh, Cyphus, you didn't take too much damage, right?
No, Cyphus was relatively untouched, actually.
Just a nice
Also,
day.
My
yes,
morning
Grant.
stretches.
What were you saying,
Grant is
Ty?
that fish on the wall.
Huh?
There's a question in chat. Grant is the fish on the wall.
Yeah, I am indeed the fish.
Full bitey.
Elf does. I love Elf's comment about Ronaldo. Yes, he did indeed double his income. But when it's
He
that
doubled
low-
his income from 1 to 2. But
yeah, a 50% increase. That's 100%.
Listen, he can put that on his resume.
Yeah, I've argued for a pay increase of 100%.
you're assuming that this isn't going to be the last job he ever has.
Oh my god.
That's not by my intention. That's just,
Stocks
Okay, to
are
be fair,
Ronaldo's stocks are up.
to be fair, Ronaldo is not the first person to die in the party, so
True.
That's true.
How did Garosh sleep before we move on to said character?
oh, he was like,
You guys
no,
are
he,
sleeping
he,
next to each other?
yeah,
With the open bed?
yeah, no, Garosh is like, kind of like, well, he's a little bit excited from all the fighting that happened. He was like, those were some very powerful opponents. That was good, and then he conks out.
I love to imagine that he is a sleeping gown and nightcap
Yes.
kind of sleeper.
Yes, yes,
Like,
absolutely.
little candle on the stick.
Yeah, because I don't have dark vision.
Absolute story.
I can't see in the dark.
Oh, true.
That's true.
Like, I literally need all that light.
Kataros. Awakening. How does he feel, if different at all?
I imagine in the previous night, less so because of he died, and more so because of what happened after he died. He spent a lot of time tossing and turning. He's probably pretty tired waking up. So it kind of doubles in his surprise when he reaches up and finds that his horn has been regrown with a icy blue Chardolin.
Yeah, he as he awakens, of course his chest, which now very lightly occasionally pulses with this deep blue, feeling up onto his horn the chitinous material starts to extend past the broken shards, and you feel it become a sort of glassy, cold gemstone. There is no, I guess, mirror available inside your guys' room, but if he is to find one in the White Lady Inn, I'd like to know his reaction. But first and foremost, the party. Having seen Kataros fall asleep with a broken horn and awakening with this new feature, does anyone have any comments, or do they just kind of keep it to themselves? Because Ronaldo will look at him and with a little bit like, oh, someone looks different.
Yeah, I'm curious. I don't know.
Yeah, Aster, whether or not he is curious, I think would just say something. Well, important question. We're not in Kataros's room, right?
No, you are. You're all staying in the same room.
Okay, cool. Do we see this shit happen?
It is an overnight thing. Do Cerelia and Aster have like a sort of sentience or like an awareness when they're doing that?
Yeah.
While I guess it would be a very overtime thing for Aster, but it would start out as sort of, you know, those like grow crystals where you dip the stick in water and you can see crystals start to form alongside it.
Okay.
It is more of along the side of that, but it would slowly take shape into the rest, or what looked like his horn, and pieces of shard or like the sharp bits would start to fall off and disintegrate until it perfectly sanded out, or I guess smoothed out into what it looked like before, but this time a deeper blue.
Yeah, I think as soon as Kataros wakes up, Aster would be like, normally we just shed ours and grow completely new ones. Is this... And I kind of like gesture at the new bit of horn. Is this commonplace for tieflings?
No, not in the slightest. I mean, we regrow our horns, but not this quickly.
I have a disguise kit. Is there a mirror in there?
Yeah, 100%. There's a handheld mirror.
Oh yeah, I'll bring it out for him if there's not one in the room.
It's like, whoosh, get us. You hold out the little mirror to Kataros. Kataros, you can see yourself in the mirror.
Kataros looks himself over, still continues to gently palm the horn. If his face could get any paler, it could. And then he kind of gently pushes away and thanks Cerelia.
Along with this, after you've gotten closer, looking into the mirror, not necessarily from looking into the mirror, but as you draw closer toward her, you feel the hum, like a low hum from your horn. It doesn't seem to make any noise, and as you look around, no one else seems to hear it. Like, it doesn't draw any attention. But almost like your horn is starting to jiggle or vibrate in some kind of frequency. As you pull back, it starts to slow and get almost like, I want to say not warmer, but it stops being as cold, or you feel less cold as you draw farther.
Cerelia, can I just ask you a question?
Yes?
That piece of black chatelaine we were carrying around earlier, you wouldn't have happened to see what happened to it, did you?
She, looks over at Aster and then grabs Kataros' hand and, like, drags him outside to the hallway.
Alright, into the hallway.
Yeah, and I close the door. And then I pull the black chatelaine out of my bag.
Kataros kneels down in front of her and holds out a hand to take it from her.
Is this gonna make you weird? Are you gonna be weird when you touch this?
Don't get freaky on me.
I didn't realize we were doing Lord of the Rings roleplay tonight.
Damn.
I'm just saying. Cyphus got weird when he touched this, and so did Aster a little bit.
I haven't even touched it at all. I think it's the funniest part.
I want to get freaky.
What if I just don't change personalities?
You just become a little bit. You become a little bit like more Garosh.
Yes.
You're like, wow, I really want to fight today.
Yeah, so Kataros wants to take this.
Oh, I can't say for certain what's going to happen, but if something does happen, you'll be there to help me, right?
Hell yeah.
If robots
my
could
lady.
sweat.
Listen, my pickpocketing skills, you'd be surprised at how good I am at that.
At sweating?
Her slippery little robot fingers.
I'm gonna
She,
lift her
I
hands.
imagine she does like a little like motion with her hand, but it does the little like click, 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 click of her joints moving.
She like lifts up her arm and her hand does a perfect 360.
Spins really fast.
Yeah, it's like a drill.
So Kataros takes it, I assume?
Yeah, as long as you hand it over.
Yeah.
He takes it and he's gonna try to vibe check it, basically.
Yeah, can we get a vibe check on this Black Charlatan?
Yeah. Nick, Kataros, as soon as he like palms it and it sits in the palm of his hand, you can see the black surrounding the edge starts to almost swirl, and at the center there is a deep blue that starts to drip in, and soon this entire piece of black charlatan on the inside is swirling like a whirlpool. There is a small visage that appears, and you can give me a perception check if you'd like to. It's not necessary. Before all of a sudden, the blue almost explodes on the inside, and the black is overtaken by this deep void of azure.
That is a 10, if anything more happens.
Alright. It's more so what is happening on the inside. You get a small visage of giant spikes of sky rending mountain. This ice is reflective of one of the layers of the Nine Hells. You're all too familiar with this visage, and almost like it's been touched by Cania. And now is drawn back into a deeper blue that you cannot find any visage inside of.
After that ends, Kataros will kind of pull it closer to him. Cerelia, do you mind if I hang on to this? I understand if you want to keep it for yourself, but I think I have something to tell all of you. Maybe on the road would be better. Let's grab some breakfast first.
All right.
Okay.
Ronaldo, like, did I hear breakfast? Yeah, inside of the White Lady Inn, you guys have the option to grab some of the amazing food available. There is some bacon and egg sandwiches. There's omelets available, eggs from Axe Beaks, and other, like, various meats stuffed into bread. You guys all head out into the open area available. There's also spearmouth salmon that's been freshly cut and put into stew. You can hear barking coming from outside, and both of these barks are different in tone. One of them is a deeper, more guttural, wolf-like bark, and the other is a lighter, more dog-like bark.
I'm gonna go outside and check on Mulch.
You can see Moss and Boof are barking at each other, not like angrily, but more so like having an angry conversation about something.
I believe this is something that we may have since left out of the recap.
Oh, yeah, well, no, you charmed him last we saw him.
Right.
But you hadn't named him. This is Moss, for the viewer's sake.
My new direwolf.
Yeah, the new direwolf friend that's got about 12 more hours of friendly nature. Would you guys like to get on your way?
I'm gonna. Do they seem like they're trying to talk about something, or do they seem like they're just like dogs?
Do you want to give me a nature check?
Yeah, I'll give you a nature.
Yay! Yay! Yippee!
That is going to be 14.
They are fighting over a small rabbit that one of them has killed.
Okay, no, that's fine. They can figure it out.
One of them seems to want to eat it, and the other also seems to want to eat it, and they just can't seem to come to an agreement.
We'll just find a second rabbit, I guess.
Okay. Do as you please.
But that seems like a later problem, not the foremost problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I think we're probably ready to get saddled and get going. Now that we have the dire... Well, I guess first things first. I'll wait until we're closer. There's no reason to double up on it.
Yeah.
So what are we doing with the cauldron? Are we just keeping it?
So, yeah, my next thought was going to be we should find a way to more consistently be able to bring that around with us.
Yeah, you could stuff it onto your sled. Right now, Garosh just has like a cauldron backpack on. He's not struggling. I mean, sure, the cauldron weighs like close to 100, 130 pounds. But I'm assuming he has emptied it and shoved something into it to make sure that it doesn't autofill with a liquid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you guys uncap it and you take whatever is in it out of it, it will automatically refill with a hearty stew.
I think Ronaldo should just ride around in it.
Yeah. It's like a sidecar for him.
Ronaldo soup.
You guys, warm?
I imagine this discussion is going on, and Ronaldo is like shaking, looking at Garosh as Garosh is holding the stew pot and looking over at him. Licks his lips.
Is the stew always warm?
Yes.
Could be nice in emergencies if somebody gets very cold.
We put them in the pot.
You put Ronaldo into the soup.
If Ronaldo's gonna freeze, we could put him in the soup.
Gotta warm him up.
Put him in the stew.
A quick question, speaking of Ronaldo.
Yes.
Is the other Ronaldo on this map a doppelganger?
No, I just put the other one. That was Nick's token. I just moved him. You guys are still in your tavern thing. I haven't shown anyone else anything. Idiots get sent to soup jail. All right. You guys ready to head out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. As you are preparing to head out, you're loading up your sled, tying, of course, your new friendly dire wolf to one of these
when
sled
does this
leads.
charm wear off?
In about 12 hours.
Okay.
And as soon as it is, I'm gonna cast it again for another 20 minutes.
So right now, you guys are headed from East Haven to Goodmead. That is about a 9-mile trek, and with a dog sled, it is going to be, especially with this dire wolf, closer to a little bit over an hour and a half.
Damn.
I know. This dire wolf is chugging.
Holy shit.
Now that you have, of course, more help, it's going to be a lot easier. Is anyone... sorry, you guys are getting ready to leave. You get your sleds all tied up, and of course the captain of the guard comes over with some of her lead guards, and she is looking for the one of you who is assumedly most aptly considered the most charismatic, or at least the one who will take messages for the group. She stands there amongst the 5 of you waiting for one of you to approach her. If not, all of you can approach her at once. She gives you
Aster,
like a... Yeah?
So here's the deal. Aster is not the person who should be doing the talking. Aster, if left like without anyone else, he's going to try.
Okay. If he waits like 5 seconds to see if anyone steps up, and then he steps up.
Aster has the type of autism where he can tell that there is a social cue happening, but he waits to see if anybody else is going to go after it before he does. He's less like, oh, I should respond because it is my duty as a leader, as much of like, No one's talking to her, so someone should, so it might as well be me.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. As you approach her, she steps aside, and you can see Daneth Whalen steps forward. He's very forthright with his thanks. To you, the Sunseekers, we'd like to extend East Haven's warmest and most genuine thank you for your dutiful and hasteful enactment of help. These past few years have been tough, and just like food, good people are hard to come by. If you are ever in need of any help, and you are nearby, you need only call upon myself or Imdra. The East Haven militia will more than happily abide by any request. And wherever this takes you, we hope that you are with good luck and good company. And they give you like a standing salute. He hands you guys a coin pouch with the East Haven heraldry on it, which, again, for those of you who don't know, is a snowflake on top of a steel gray field, above a horizontal brown field that forms the left-hand base, and a dark blue field that forms the right-hand base. Where they meet is a thin white tower. The brown field represents Eastway, and the tower represents the town. The blue field is Lackdenshire. This is not magical or anything. It is just a coin purse that ties very tightly towards someone's pelt, or to their packs. Sort of a gentle nod at the fact that, again, thievery is totally legal here in East Haven.
Totally forgot. Have we gotten anything stolen from us? Has anybody tried?
Yes.
Cerelia.
Yeah, Cerelia was robbed immediately.
I guess I mean since then.
No, you guys
technically.
have been pretty
Oh, right, yeah.
through and through. Oh yeah, technically
Yeah.
what Cerelia did is totally legal. All right.
Stay strapped.
Hold on. You guys hop onto the sleds, and you guys are off for about an hour and a half. You ride through the endless night and snowy skies. I did want to ask. I think we had. Where is it? Oh, the questions. The question. I might have asked this before, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the question comes up as you guys are traveling. Did we ask what your guys' greatest fears are?
I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
If not, it may have developed since traveling through the Icewind Dale. But yeah, the question comes up. Ronaldo is like, well, I myself am quite terrified of drowning and freezing and being stabbed and being bludgeoned and well, going hungry and but enough about myself. Aster, what is it that terrifies you most, if you don't mind me asking?
Excellent question. I would say...
He has to think about it?
Probably the realization of maybe that I'm wrong.
Oh?
I guess being a cleric is having an immense amount of faith, and as much as I wield that faith as my power, it is also not blind faith, but it is faith, and faith requires trust, and trust means that it could be broken. And as much as I have conviction in my studies and my patron, I fear that perhaps my actions are maybe not God, I am like having such a hard time.
It's okay. He's got it.
I have this whole like, philosophical thing, and I'm like trying to do it. In
The
character.
fear of doing wrong whilst trying to do right.
Precisely the
And-
idea of that I. Well, and also like the idea that like my life is a lie.
Ah, fair enough.
Like,
And,
essentially, like I am working for. Like yeah, as much as like Sylvanas is a god, it's like
Yeah.
I could essentially be working for some guy.
I'm just technically working for some guy. And
Like
my darling Cerelia, what about you?
Tar pit.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Mr. Tomeseeker, what
like,
about
turn
you?
back and be like from experience. Or just,
Tar pit? Is that what you said?
Carpet.
Carpet. like tar?
Carpet.
Like black tar?
A carp.
Yeah, if you get stuck in it.
Oh, fair enough.
Then you
Yeah, no, I'm
Forever.
pretty sure Cerelia would be absolutely like screwed.
Yeah.
Mr. Tomeseeker?
I believe at this age, I fear only ignorance.
I was gonna say,
I
what?
try to learn as much as I can during my time here.
Ah, fair enough. Mr. Fightmaster?
Oh, you're asking me? Oh, it's pretty simple. I'm just afraid I'm not gonna be who I believe myself to be, that's all. Everything else is kind of secondary.
Well, if you
guess.
believe yourself an absolute monster in the fields of combat, I don't believe you should worry your pretty little head.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's never been shaken.
And Mr. Zaret, I simply must know you've faced death and spat in its face. Should anything scare you, I'd be shocked.
Kataros stares straight ahead for a second.
Like 1,000-yard stare.
It feels
like nothing scares me, but that thing.
this might be a good time. Can I tell you all something about me? And I apologize for being long-winded.
Please, of course. Ronaldo strums a little guitar as you're talking.
I'm gonna grab a bowl and be like, anyone want stew for this?
Popcorn.
Oh no, what is sorry, let me get Ronaldo's sheet up. He does like he starts a little low pan flute, like
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just want to say that this is like the first stream that we're playing where I'm like reading chat as we're streaming, and y'all are fucking so funny.
Alright. Go on.
So, starting from the very beginning. Before I was born, my father took a contract with the Archdevil Mephistopheles. You can see where this is going.
The pan flute
He
stops.
gave Mephisto. Ronaldo just looks dead face.
Hold on, I just say, I don't see where this is going. This could go anywhere.
In return, he gave Mephisto a child that Mephisto could train to become a member of his Legion of Arcane Scientists. He mentored me for a while, dictating how my power was to be used, until a few months ago. For one reason or another, Mephisto had abandoned his project and offered me a way out of my father's contract. The contract was ended, and I fled to Icewind Dale. I thought that was going to be the end of it, but recently Mephisto has contacted me again. He wanted me to look into the mining of Black Chardolin, the same stone that corrupted the both of you previously, and the same stone as the Azure Chardolin in my pocket. In return, he gave me something that would heighten my power in battle and regenerate me should I die again. Yesterday, when I died, Mephisto was the one who brought me back to life. The Chardolin he gave me embedded itself in my chest and it covered my wound and regrew into my horn. I've never signed a contract, I've never agreed to anything, but if it's Mephisto, he's going to expect his favor is going to be returned. I don't think he ever planned on giving me a choice in the matter. I'm not saying we should agree to help him, but finding out why he wants to mine this Black Chardolin and put an end to whoever's taking it might be worth a look. Who knows, it could end up helping us in the end. And completing the favor might just mean he'll leave us alone.
Oh.
Ronaldo
That's a lot
is
to take in.
mouth ajar.
Again, I'm sorry for being long-winded. I know you must all have some questions.
So that's
There
why you
was a-
wanted it.
There was a terrible curse on the Black Shardolin. What is the effect of the Azure transformation?
Should I die, I suppose it kind of melts itself into my body and brings me back, like it did to my sternum and did to my horn.
Does he open his shirt to reveal this?
I feel like it's a little bit too cold. I think they can take him at face value.
You have cold resistance.
Is that forever now?
Yeah.
Yo, cold
No.
resistance buddies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like high five.
And then they high five.
Well, yeah.
Aster just turns high fives him.
Essentially, you don't need to wear cold weather clothing, but you can, and are probably expected to. But it's not absolutely necessary.
Okay, I thought that was something I had to like activate. Thank you for letting me know.
No, you're good. All right.
So I guess that is to say, my greatest fear is becoming corrupted by him entirely. So I want to get this over with so he leaves us alone.
All right.
Geez, in hindsight, my fear of tar pits isn't really that scary.
To be fair, he's kind of like a giant tar pit if you think about it.
I'm gonna lean in and be like, how strong is he? Do I have to beat him up for you? I don't like obsessive exes.
I wouldn't suggest it, but you can take him.
Yeah, the archdevil.
Listen,
Fine.
listen.
I can take him. Oh, you mean
Listen,
in
if
a
it's
fight?
between tar pits or archdevil, I think I know. I think I know what I'll go into a fight with.
Listen, Mephisto, he's ripped. He's pretty hot. Take him. What?
All right, as you guys arrive in the town of Goodmead, it is around 9:30, and for fun, we'll say it's around. You've taken your time. Ronaldo has slowed the dog sled just a little bit to both give the dogs a little break, but also so that you're not arriving in Goodmead with this story unfinished, expecting kind of like sitting in the car to finish a story. He wants to make sure that you guys arrive at a decent time so that once you're done, you can step off. And you guys can hear the sounds of what appears to be a large-scale disagreement. People are fighting amongst themselves like I'm not good! A group of people, some of the townsfolk here in Goodmead. And I can unmask all of this for you guys. I don't know what she's doing at the center of it, but there is a few different men. There's dwarves, some gnomes, and a bunch of humans, all a part of apparently this town's militia. The militiamen, around up to 20 soldiers, are fighting amongst themselves, and if you guys want to give me a perception check, you can see what exactly they're fighting about. None of them are throwing weapons at each other, but more so pushing each other, throwing fists, and... You do it! Oh, no, I'm not doing it! You saw what happened to him? Well, I'm not doing it! You think I want to end up like... Say it. Like Kendrick? You know how he died, a warrior! And it continues on. The fight... It's Garosh. You determine that someone has died, and these men are fighting over who is to go into battle to not only avenge him, but ensure that what happened to the man does not happen again. I don't know what her opinion on it is, but the only one here who is of a different look is this half-orc woman that stands not in the center, but around them. I wanted to know, Shannon, what is she doing? Or how does she react?
So, hi. So, I guess, should I start with, like,
A little
what
description.
she looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see a pretty average height for a half-orc. She's about 6 feet. She looks a little bit like, I feel like you think half-orcs are very like muscular. She's kind of thin. She's kind of very lean. And she's kind of, as these people are fighting, she's like, no, please, like, everyone calm down. This is only making things worse. Stop it. This is not helping.
You hear one of the men going, "Thok, this isn't your place. Move!" And not like gently push her, but move her out of the way as one of the dwarves commands one of the other men, "Samuel, you gotta go." And he goes, "Absolutely not, Thaddeus. You'll go." As they're doing this sort of back and forth, the group finally arrives. I wanted to... You guys move past them. Oh, that's not my problem.
not my clowns, not my circus.
Not my monkeys.
No, I think I'm coming around the side. Just to, like, not surround them, but, like, come up to the group.
As they get closer, I think Thok's kind of made up her mind. And she's like, what if I can go? I can totally go.
One of the other men steps in. Thok, absolutely not. What would your parents say?
They don't have to know.
Oh, you really want to do that to them? What happens if you don't come back?
I would. I'm so good. I've been practicing.
The Glitterflow Tavern would lose its sunshine. How could you do that to this town?
I'm much more useful out on the field doing something than I am pouring people mead.
Some of the men begin fighting amongst themselves, even harder appearing. You hear what you're doing, Samuel? Young Thok wants to go in your stead. You won't step up like a true man. And it continues. One of the gentlemen turns around and sees Garosh. You! A big dragonborn man, come here!
Okay. I'll just come over.
Sir, yeah. What is your name?
I'm Garosh.
Garosh. He puts a hand over your shoulder and then takes it off. Ooh, very lean man. Muscular. Sorry. Garosh, have you ever fought a Verbeeg?
No.
They're giants. Can I? He, like, hand over his chest, kind of, like, taken aback. Well, very recently, our town's speaker, Kendrick Railsborough, was killed by the Verbeeg. He was defending the town after it had very, very disgustingly traveled through and almost destroyed buildings looking for casks of our mead. We're having a bit of trouble here. Our very few numbers are shaken. None of us are very well built to defend ourselves from such a threat. And
You're speaking for yourself. I'm very well built. I'm exceptionally built.
Do you think perhaps you could help us out? You and your... And he looks over. He sees not only Cyphus, the old man, and Cerelia, the tiny gnome girl.
Yeah, I wave.
I let out a wheezing cough.
Would you take it upon yourself to perhaps scout out and perchance even take on this threat for us?
Listen, if it was good enough to take out your speaker, I'm game.
You hear the words from Samuel and Thaddeus. What are you doing? This is surely not one of their problems. Travelers have no reason to pay any mind to us.
No, these are my friends. I told you I could do this. Look, they're here to help me, and we're gonna go figure this out.
Does she like move over to them?
Yeah. I put an armor on him.
Native to the Feywilds as well, right?
Verbeegs.
Actually,
I am not sure. They are. I believe that they're just giants. Oh, they are home. Oh, they are native to both the Feywild and the Icewind Dale. Surprisingly.
Hey.
All right, yeah. My general opinion on them is probably not great.
Yeah, they're kind of like the Feywild's version of giants. They are human behemoths, or at least giant kin.
Okay, are they? And they're like assholes, right?
Relatively. Definitely not super nice.
I'm asking in the world of D&D where like being born a certain like skin makes you like morally a bad person.
Yeah, they can align both neutral and sort of neutral evil.
Okay, cool. Then I am so sorry, and please take this as in character, but not me as a person. Aster's just gonna go, "Oh no, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I've never seen you in my life."
Garosh, she's got her arm around you.
I'll be like, where's this Verbeeg thing, and how can I kill it?
Samuel Longspear steps before you. Samuel is a human, a ranger of some type. He's like a little wearing his little weather-beaten cloak, and his eyes like that of a hawk. He narrows his gaze. So you're saying not only as a newcomer to Goodmead, you're willing to take on this threat, but you're actually friends with one of our populace, Miss Thok. You know her?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn to Garosh and go, Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not realize that you were talking to Garosh, not me. That's my mistake.
Yes, Garosh. Garosh is my best friend.
Yeah, so where is this thing? Like, I think we're just wasting time here.
Thok, you would kind of have an idea of where the Verbeeg cave lays. It is now 10, and dawn dusk has risen over the distant mountains.
I cast animal friendship.
You hear a...
I hear that, and I immediately just like point off in a direction and just like...
Yeah, you yell out in some Fey language, and then all of a sudden the dog that is now like frothing at the mouth returns to being kind once again.
Just tail wags and starts dancing.
So Garosh is like, listen, I've been itching to get another fight ever since we killed that giant skeleton giant. Oh, sorry, that was a little redundant. And that hag. Aster, I didn't know you had it in you. But that was pretty vicious. That inspired me.
Some of the militiamen actually round up for a moment, and you can hear them muttering, well, they have the heraldry of East Haven. Oh, well, they do have something from Bryn Shander. And finally, there is a... All right. Samuel steps forward. Listen. The Verbeeg is strong. After killing our speaker, we've been through nothing but hell. Kendrick was one of our best men. If you're to take Thok, as you say you will, you're to ensure that she returns safe. I can't take another tongue lashing from the glitter flows. And that's where I get my mead from. If something were to happen to her, where would I drink?
Yeah. We'll be back by dinner. It's fine. It's totally cool. It's not even a big deal.
All right. Fine. And they pull out a very brief and I want to say small map of the immediate area of both Goodmead, the very close map of the Eastway, and then a side route that you guys can take to get to the Verbeeg lair. There we go. You will be following Feth Morin's trail, a trapper who has found the Verbeeg's lair. This is a map made by her, and you will find her trail upon it. We have not much, if anything, that we can promise you in return as a reward. As you see, we've been hit very terribly recently, with 3 casks of our mead being taken. We're sort of a producer in the Icewind Dale. The Dale folk expect good mead to have, well, good mead. And now that we're missing some, this place is in disarray. I can't even promise you the mead itself if you were to return some of it, as we have to have it shipped off to Bryn Shander and wherever else we have promised it. But we can promise you lodging, if you'd allow that to be a reward.
Yeah, totally. That's totally fine, right, Gary?
Listen, I just want to fight this thing, so honestly, that's more than I expected.
We've lost 5 men already.
Well, they're gonna lose 1 Verbeeg tonight.
Can you give me a charisma check?
I'm terrible at this.
I imagine.
Well, it's not even like the worst. It's just like, okay, hold on.
That was a pretty raw ass line, I won't lie.
No, it was. I liked it. Alright, let me...
You get a 1, Thought gets the ick, and goes, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
So
it's all 11.
I'm gonna stay here. It's enough. The mead, or the militiamen of good mead are actually just genuinely other workers. So this sort of bravado is unusual to them. Sure, they've heard maybe Thok or other militiamen talk some kind of confidence, but never actually having seen adventurers that, first off, come off as well-versed in combat as you guys have, seeing as you carry heraldry from many other places. It's sort of like well, these guys might actually have an idea of what they're doing. All right. Well, good luck. And they're confused as to why you were so ready for this quest. They return in droves, commenting amongst themselves like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Do they have a death wish?
My parents don't have to know.
If you're not back by tonight, I'm sure they won't have to. But if you take any longer, they're gonna start asking questions.
Okay, you're so good at answers. You're so wonderful. Mwah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
Hi. That was... Oh, sorry.
They disappear into the town.
They fly away.
Yeah, they all walk off, going back to whatever menial jobs they had beforehand.
Hi, thank you. That I know I didn't really give you guys a chance to say no, but this is really, really awesome. I'm really excited to be here, and this is gonna be really fun.
Great.
I'm Thok. It's so nice to meet you. And then she says that quieter and like looks around and makes sure, or she says that loud and then she realizes that she was supposed to know you guys, and then look around and go, I'm Thok. It's nice to meet you. And then does like a tiny handshake rather than a large handshake.
She shake everyone's hand, or just Garosh?
Absolutely everyone. And she's gonna go, I have never seen anyone like you guys before, except you. And then look at the old man. I've seen so many people like you.
Thirds are humans.
So this town is composed of 60% human, 20% gnome, and 20% dwarf. A lot of these people, if you have any questions about Goodmead, I'm sure Thok would know, and by that I mean I'm sure whatever I send Thok, she would know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Where's Ronaldo?
He's with you guys. He's just with the stuff.
He's with the dogs.
I think we talked about going shopping, right? Because we need like healing potions or something.
Oh yeah, if we want to go shopping before we take on this big giant thing,
probably should.
Like totally down for it.
Some number of flasks of healing. I don't know who we wanted to distribute them to though.
We do.
Yeah, we got 2 flasks of healing last time.
Yeah, 2 potions.
Yeah, from the hag.
Oh.
Potion. That's what
Yeah.
Same thing. I'm just so used. I'm not used to hearing the word flask when referring to a potion for some reason. There we go. Let's see.
I mean, if we're gonna go fight something, then we should definitely stock up on equipment.
Yeah,
first.
I could show you guys where to go. I'm very useful like that.
Let's go.
You seem awful excited to fight with us. Any specific
You
reason?
seem convincing.
You know, it's been a rough couple days, and you know, a lot's happened, and no one's really stepping up to the plate, but no one's gonna let me go alone. And then you guys showed up, and I can actually deal with this. It's okay. The guy, the Verbig,
Yeah.
he got our speaker, and he was super nice, and like no one wants to go, but I think you're what I needed. I think you came at exactly the right time, and I think this is meant to be, and we can absolutely go to the general store, but I will wait down the street. I don't have any money, and I don't want my mom to see.
Is Thok an astrology girly?
I love this.
I imagine. I don't know. Is this astrology a thing here?
Yeah, I think so. Astrology.
She's like D&D version. She's like, oh, I saw a blue jay this morning, and I knew something amazing. My adventure was starting, and here you are.
Yes, there is astrology in the realms, though not by that name and not as we know it. Rather, soothsayers and fortune tellers use positions of stars, and sometimes especially the Shining South and Kalishman, by the positions of tokens tossed blindly onto a star chart as one influenced in prediction and divination. There's no zodiacs by that name, nor are people deemed to have characteristics by the signs they are born under. Rather, individuals are said to be marked by guiding stars or falling stars, or by conjunctions of constellations that have occurred at their birth. That's pretty cool.
Fun.
I like the blue jay, ornithomancy, divination by birds.
That's what Cyphus believes in?
No, that's what Thok said.
Oh,
Thok saw a blue jay. It's like ancient Greek or ancient Roman to have birds be auspicious meanings.
All right.
Isn't that how they decided where Rome was?
Listen, in my country, we let a groundhog tell us about winter.
That's true.
All right. You guys are in a pretty rural location for adventuring supplies. So let's see. What are you looking for? There is only one general store.
Before we go in there, can I ask Thok if she needs anything from the store? Does she have like weapons on her, or?
I got some darts. And then I got this, and she pulls out like a little short sword. And she's like, but I should be good. I'm fine. Thank you. I have some money. Do you guys need money?
I thought you just said you didn't have any money.
I have a little bit. I don't know. You guys probably have more. You guys look like you have more money than I do.
She like kicks the snow down below her.
As long as you feel safe and ready, I think you're all set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So you guys can go to one of the stores, the only actual general store here in Goodmead. Of course, there is a small map, and Thok could show you where things are. But the one store is actually very close. It is over here, and it is called Hearthstone Emporium.
Thok is quite literally in the bushes. She looks like an idiot.
The Hearthstone Emporium has very limited goods due to the fact that it is in a rather harder to reach place for trades.
I thought this was a dig at Blizzard.
No. Due to what? Like your sexual misconduct?
No. Limited goods.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. I hate you guys. What are you guys looking for?
Okay, me first.
Healing
All right.
potions.
All right. First, I want to know if the cleric has seen one of my discs. I know that
You walk in.
I
and
heard.
it is an older dwarven woman, and she goes, "What does a disc look like?"
She like holds out her hands and like makes a circle, She goes, it looks like this, and it's really flat.
She
and it
pulls
has a hole
out
in the
very
center."
tiny glasses and like squints to look at it. I think an elven girl was here very recently. She was trying to sell, and by sell, I mean trade. But I didn't really have any interest. Last I heard, she was in Dugan's Hole, and she hasn't passed through here yet. That is,
Okay.
unless she's taken a route beyond the Eastway.
Okay. Do you have, what do we need? Like, health potions and stuff?
Well, what do we know about
Healing?
this Verbeeg thing? Is it just a big and bulky? Does it have poisons? Does it have...
Aster, if you could give me a history check, I could give you a good idea of that.
Yeah.
That is going to be 15.
15. Verbeegs are large, not inherently magical. They have incredible strength and great simple weapon mastery. Usually like spears or hand axes, but they are large, so they deal massive damage. They usually only are able to wear hide armor due to the fact that they're so big.
Okay, so then at least one more like potion of healing or something like that if we have one here.
All right. Yeah, I have potions of healing. She turns over to a case behind her. It's gonna be about 50 gold per piece.
50 gold each.
That's correct. She also has adventuring supplies if you want to take a look at her stock. It's fair, but you can tell, at least from the surrounding area, that she's very tough in her dealings. 50 gold, no more, no less. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge to wear her down.
Roll initiative. Haggle her down.
Yeah. Do you want to take a good look at her other wares before delving into...
Do they have anything in particular that's like out of ordinary, or is it just general goods?
General goods, hide armor, a lot of simple weapons, very few martial weapons. She's got backpacks, bedrolls, blankets, bottles of glass that you can use and fill with stuff. A few maps, like chests. There is clothes, like cold and winter and normal traveler's clothes. Grappling hooks and crowbars for climbing. And then regular like building hammers. This goes on for like parchment, picks, pitons, poles, pots, pouches, etc. There's almost like no rations available here, though.
Kataros will cast message on Cerelia, or to Cerelia rather, and go, I can give her a bit of magic influence if you really want to haggle.
I can also give you guidance.
How many rations does half a wheel of cheese count as?
Oh, truly? I'm gonna be real with you, out of character. You probably shouldn't worry about rations.
No, I think
I just
like a trade.
I just have them. I just have it on
I
me.
would say half a wheel of... Where the fuck did you get... What in the Skyrim did you get? Where did you get this?
Remember there was the genie and we turned into cheese? Come on, you were there.
Come on, you were there.
Yeah, come on, Grant. No, it was,
Wait, if Grant
I think when we were in Kerkenig.
Don't worry about it.
Where did you get this?
I was making a joke. I was saying if Grant wasn't there, who DM'd the session where you thought
Where
I think it was in
genuinely remember.
Kerkenig.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it was.
It was definitely...
I picked it up.
Yeah.
I picked it up. It's for some reason I put it under equipment.
It might have been in the possession of one of the Dwergar, to be fair.
Yeah.
You can beat someone's ass with a half a wheel.
So
of cheese.
are you pulling out this half a wheel of cheese?
Yeah, I want to know how, like, if she'll discount it if I give her this half wheel of cheese.
I love bartering systems.
I'm not one for barter,
I'm gonna
but
wait, no, please, for the love of God, let me give her guidance.
you can. She hasn't rolled anything yet. Yeah.
Add a D4 to this.
I'm not one for bartering, but food is pretty scarce nowadays. I'd be willing to trade you 2-3 silver.
Better than nothing.
Not really able to give much in the way of a discount for potions of healing. We don't come across them that often here in Goodmead. You'd think, considering so many people are brewing, there'd be at least one potion maker, but as many herbalists as we have, not many are as adept as an alchemist.
Out of character, I have proficiency in alchemist supplies.
Yeah, probably because she's the daughter of a brewery. Or I guess a mead hall some sort.
You can respond to Kataros still if you want him to charm, but she might get mad.
Yeah, I'd feel kind of bad if I did that. How about I just sell half of this wheel of cheese instead?
All right, 3 silver pieces.
Okie dokie.
Do you guys have anything else that you want to sell? I know you guys are carrying weapons from your previous Dwergar win.
Yeah, I think I gave a
thank
Morning
you.
Star and a heavy crossbow to Garosh. I don't know if...
Did you take the Morning Star, Garosh, or did you...
I didn't take the Morning Star. I don't have it in my notes.
Okay.
I thought you had the Morning Star.
Do you want it? Otherwise, I'll just sell it.
You can just sell it. It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
If you put it up on the counter, she pulls out one of those like jewel examining glasses and she goes, "This is a Morning Star. 15 gold pieces.
Morning Star Desu.
How much?
15 gold pieces."
Okay, yeah, I'll sell it for that.
All right. She slaps a little coin pouch on the table and passes it over. Takes it and hangs it on one of the walls beside her. Anything else?
Kataros oh no, you go ahead.
I'll just be like, I don't know if you need this, but I've got some sea hag blood in these vials.
Yuck. Ew.
She asks if she can see it.
Oh yeah, I'll show her the vials.
You could have shown that to the people who are trying to prove that we killed a hag too.
You have... Oh yeah, you did
Well,
show...
I have 3 vials, and
Yeah.
I think I did show them. But yeah.
This time she just kind of eyes it. She shakes it around, and you can see the black sludge starts to like change, or at least give off a faint dark glow of purple. I'd give you 3 gold per vial.
Okay.
How many vials are you selling to her?
I'm gonna sell 2, and I'm gonna keep 1.
Okay. She hands you 6 gold and takes those, putting them into a nearby like lockbox,
Nice.
written in Dwarvish. If you'd like to read it, you don't even have to check. But do you give her a little like lean over and see if you can read it?
Yeah.
It just says alchemical components.
Oh, cool.
All right. Anyone else have anything they want to sell?
Kataros would like to get rid of that war pick he picked up. And also he still has the bloodstone on him. He'd like to trade that for a potion of healing.
Okay. It's 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
All right.
And he'll take that potion and hand it off to Cerelia if she
Okay.
agrees.
She takes the bloodstone from you, and instead of pulling out the gem inspecting glass, she just bites it, and she goes, "Yep, bloodstone." And she hands you not gold, but instead she hands you the vial of the potion of healing, and then with the war pick, she goes, 5 gold.
Sounds fair to me.
All right, pleasure doing business with you. And she hangs that aside behind herself in the weapons kind of area, and gives you 5 gold. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I think we're all set. At least I am.
All right. Well, if you don't mind clearing out. And she starts to move. I don't want you scaring off any of my regular customers. She very kindly yet rudely ushers you guys out the door.
I would like to kind of turn to talk.
If you can find her.
Oh, right.
So stealthy.
She's
my God.
she's hiding behind a tree, but you can see through the like both sides of the tree. She's sticking out.
My little idiot.
Sorry,
what were
she
you saying?
says also, if you can find her, like out loud.
Like loud enough for me to hear her drawing my attention in the direction. Yeah, so I look over to her and I go, yes. I was wondering, does your town by any chance have? Well, I was originally going to ask for stores, but I guess any that you would be able to remember. Any notable magical objects, or maybe someone who is knowledgeable in things like that.
We got a lot of meat. I'm assuming. I guess you'll.
You could say no. No.
I think the answer is no, but I don't want to speak for DM.
Shannon, you can go ahead and give me a history check or some kind of check to
You can
see if you
say
can
no,
remember.
but also in character.
There's yeah. There is one thing that's not technically a part of the canon that is here.
Oh.
This is -1. 2.
What'd you get?
2.
2. Nothing that comes to mind.
Yeah, no, we got mead. We got
Got good mead.
We got good meat. Oh, I know the spot, but we cannot go until after. And then you can have as much as you want. But yeah, that's my parents' tavern, and it's on. Okay, there's a lot of meat here. Theirs is the best, and I'm not biased. I promise.
I believe it.
No biased person say something
it's really good. You'll have to try it, but after.
I prefer not to, but I can accept this. Anyways, yes, onward, as it were. There is something that needs to be taken care
Have
of.
you guys killed anyone?
Oh, yes.
What a question.
Oh?
Yeah, this is really good meat. And have you guys ever killed anyone?
Yeah, you should have seen him kill that sea hag. It was pretty brutal.
What's
Yeah,
the
as
sea
Only
hag?
if there's no other option.
I mean,
Aster looks to Cyphus and then looks back to talk. Says, "Yeah, so recently I took care of the sea hag."
You took care of her. I thought you were talking about Murray. You what do you mean you took care of her?
I beat her
Like,
to
was
death
she
with a
sick?
hammer.
Oh, okay. I understand. We have very different definitions of take care of.
I was under the impression.
I'm
this
like
was
give soup kind of take care of. Okay.
oh, you want some soup?
Oh, we have a lot of soup.
Oh my god, I'm starving. You have soup?
Listen, let's get some soup before we head out. Come
Oh
on.
my, yeah. Oh my god.
should not
It's been
bring
so
that here.
long.
No, yeah, we should go out.
Oh, wait, they don't have food here. We have infinite soup. Why are we stupid?
You
I
have,
say
what do
the
you
same
mean you have infinite soup? What?
I turn to Tong, and I go, "We have a pot that produces infinite soup." See, this is why
I'm gonna be like, wait, watch this. I'm gonna drag the cauldron over, and I'm gonna demonstrate.
So, Thok, you watch as Garosh walks over to their parked. Also, I don't think you guys have introduced them, but Ronaldo is sitting along the back, and he's like tying up certain things that you guys have traveled. As he's looking away, Garosh pulls the front of the sled, and Ronaldo like falls face forward into a snowbank behind the sled. As he pulls it over, the dire wolf and the glacial searcher dog. I don't remember where it is, but do I have it? I was gonna say I'm trying to think of the exact description for it. For Boof, I mean, what he is. He's a mixture of different dogs. I think it was a Bernese Mountain Dog and a Mastiff. This is the group's sled dog that they have purchased. These two dogs are following behind Garosh. And I will send a picture of the dog that we have. I say, here is what he looks like. This is art of him. Boof is very large.
Baby.
He's not the size of the direwolf, but he follows along. Garosh pulls off a somewhat large cauldron from the back of this and pulls out whatever was stuffed inside of it. As Garosh pulls out whatever was inside of it, all of a sudden from the bottom of this cauldron starts to bubble up a soup from the cracks in the iron, and it starts to fill up. It takes a little over a minute to get this thing full, unless you guys want to stop it.
Thok is a little overwhelmed.
No, because I think we should, if anything, take it on the sled and just bring it to town.
It is, so it's in town. You've left the sled just a little bit of the ways outside of town.
Yeah, so why don't we sled it over?
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you show up in town right at the point I needed you, and you show up with dogs and infinite soup?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I don't want. I know it's your soup, but I just don't.
And
we
look,
are all so
look,
hungry.
The soup is warm.
Stop!
It's not. There's a little like what is it? Where the heat kind of coming off of the soup emanating.
Can I have some soup, please?
Yeah.
Handful.
Yeah, I as we get over there, I'm just gonna go and tell Ronaldo.
How do you call out
Ronaldo,
to him?
my boy.
Oh, yes, Aster. How can I help?
Do me a favor.
Of course.
Would you take the cauldron and bring it to the center of town and just give anybody who wants soup some soup?
Of course. How kind of you. I
mean, we have infinite soup.
Yes, I see.
Like, it would be fucked up if we charged.
Well, I was going to ask. As kind as you are, would you not like me to charge even just a copper piece?
I turn to him and I give Ronaldo like the scariest.
Ah, okay. I see. Of course, free it shall be. And he like hops on top of Boof like he's riding him.
I think I put my hand on his shoulder even after he changes his tone. I say, given the chance, given the opportunity, no one shall go hungry. And then I take my hand off his shoulder and I kind of just resume my demeanor.
I was gonna say, I imagine the sort of like almost anime like where all of your features darken except for your eyes.
I like turn into a like shade and shadow. There's like a purple like miasma background behind me.
Yeah, he goes and he jumps onto Boof like he's riding a horse and goes and on and Boof goes woof and then very slowly walks towards the center of town.
Maybe in retrospect, now seeing both Moss and Boof moving, maybe the reason we're so much faster now is not just how much faster the Moss is, but also the fact that Boof is maybe not the fastest.
Yeah, not built for speed. No. All right, do you guys want to head on to the trail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Yay! Jumping right into the forest, or at least the forests nearby. I don't believe these have any name, but I could be wrong. Let me check. No. You guys are just passing through into the forest and a little bit into these mounds or mountains nearby. They're not massive, but they're large enough that they can cover some of the sky. It is now closer to 10:30. The little dim worth of sun, or this little dim sun worth almost no light, has now almost reached its peak, and you are given a good amount of sight line before you. So you guys have the map. I need to know a marching order, if I may.
It is a great time to ask what Tok
Oh yeah, this is also great
Oh!
time to discuss what Thok can bring to the table.
Yeah.
Is it Thok or Talk?
It's Thok. Like sock with a
Like
lisp.
No. Yeah, truly just wondering if it's the hard th or the.
Yeah, it's
With a
Thok.
hard th.
I don't know if you can say that on Twitch.
I fucking I teach children. Come on, give me a
Yeah.
break.
That's fair.
Should I give an out-of-game explanation and an in-game explanation?
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
in-game,
Please.
I don't think she'd know what she is. Out-of-game.
That's why I asked like what your job is, because it's
Oh!
not necessarily like, oh, are you like a barbarian?
The
or
village
are you,
baby
like-
girl.
That's basically what she is.
Baby girl class.
Oh, my parents own the Glitter Flow Tavern, so I work there and I do serving there, and also like sometimes it gets a little rowdy. Like everyone's pretty nice here, but like give them enough to drink, and then it's like meh. And my parents are kind of tiny, so I usually help out with that.
Let me rephrase.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to fight?
Yes, I do. I'm so good. Out of game, she is really good, but she is a Way of the Drunken Master monk.
Oh fuck!
She learned how to fight
Yeah.
from all of the drunk patrons at the bar who absolutely love and adore her. But they were all drunk when they taught her how to fight. So she knows how to fight. That's
only while she's fucking trash.
well, she's not. She doesn't have to be
so
drunk.
She's sober, but she acts like a drunk
Yeah.
person.
So
That's even funnier.
yeah. So yeah. I guess how to explain that, because it's not like she's like I trained on a monastery. But she's gonna be. I guess she's gonna be like. There's tons of like awesome adventurers that come through, and they're all really really nice, and I've gotten really really good. Like at first it was I had a lot to learn, and now I'm kind of giving them a run for their money, right? And I don't know, things are really rough right now at the village, and I want to show people that I can do more than just pour mead. I'm ready, and I'm so good. If I die, that's you. I have 15 gold.
We won't let
You
that
can
happen,
have
don't
it.
I'm
worry.
less worried about that. I would just bring you back to life.
What?
Well, assuming I got there fast.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do the same trick that Kataros did.
No.
Can you?
No.
I just not that it's relevant, but I actually no. I'll save it.
Like any smile or softness in Aster's face like drops as you suggest that. No. What I would do is pray to my divinity, and if I were to get there fast, that's not important. It sounds to me like you are a rather practiced fighter.
She looked excited, and then when you said you would pray to she goes, oh. She goes, okay.
Damn.
Oh, anyway, anyone else?
But she's like, you guys seem great, and like I hope you don't. I hope you don't mind. This is a really really big opportunity for me. And this is gonna be really good for a lot of people, and this is gonna be really awesome. And she finally takes a breath.
Yeah.
All right, now a marching order.
All right.
In that case, probably
First.
still. What's your AC?
What? Don't even.
Good enough.
This is not about ability.
It's not about
This
AC.
is about-
This is about vibes.
Understood.
about
Message
excitement.
received. Message received. You can go first. I'll follow quickly behind. I will probably.
I'll be in the
try
mid. Yeah,
to
yeah.
It's gonna be like a child leash scenario, I'm imagining.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna probably try my best to be like chasing after you.
Village
I'm gonna
baby
go ahead
girl
now.
on her way.
As you make your way to the forest's edge, a figure in cold weather clothing lurches out of the woods in plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one of which contains a very panicked fox.
Oh no. Do I recognize him?
Yes, Thok would recognize this guy. He is one of the town's trappers. He's also the guy that made the map that you guys are using. His name is Fef Morin, and he's a human. He is tearing ass through. Hi Thok, bye Thok. And he doesn't actually clear you guys very fast, but you can hear like the fox like. He seems to be like scared. And if you guys want, you can stop him. But
are you okay? Are you Seth? What the fuck? You good?
He's like running in place, and he's like, "Thok, you don't want to go over there. I just found the other militiamen. I gotta go."
What do you mean you found the other militiamen? What, are they okay?
He shakes his head repeatedly, and it looks like he wants to get going.
Okay, well, I'll see you back in town. You didn't see me here. I'm not here, okay?
Okay, sure. And he leaves with this fox in the trap along his back, panicking.
He's a little jumpy. Don't worry about him.
All right.
It seems like we're going the right direction, at least.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, they're militiamen. Oh.
As you guys travel further deeper into the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. Newly fallen snow has already begun to settle on their corpses.
I'm going to do a quick, last rites over them, and then we can move on.
I'm gonna put a flower from my flower crown on each of them, and I'll be like, I'll be right back, and we'll take you home, but we gotta do stuff right now.
Do you guys... So this is where the last sighting, I guess, was. If you guys want, you can give me a survival check and see if you can identify the tracks that lead away from this thing, or these bodies.
Oh, I'm not bad at that.
I got a 9.
So wise.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, not doing a lot. I'll give someone else guidance if they want to add a D4.
I got a nat 20 for a total of 25.
Damn!
Holy shit.
Yeah.
This...
Gonna add 4 to that too, just to fucking dunk on Grant.
Evidently, these tracks belong to the Verbeeg, and following these will definitely lead you guys towards its lair. However, it is a long trek. You guys are traveling for 8 hours through the snow.
Damn.
And while these hours are traveling along, this is, if I'm not incorrect, the farthest that Thok has traveled from Goodmead?
Yeah, probably 8 hours, absolutely.
Into the snow.
Yeah,
and
adventure isn't as glamorous as she thought.
And since Ronaldo isn't here, there is no time for question or the talk associated, since everyone seems to be a bit focused. Does anyone have any questions for Thok, or does anyone have any wavering confidence as you travel? And if not, that's all right. I'm getting maps together.
So the last, sighting / incident was 8 hours behind us?
No. So the corpses have been there for a while. It's just now.
Oh, I see. They were just.
This is
okay.
You guys were traveling. The path that you were given on the map isn't super good. It was more so of an overland kind of just get over to this area, and the path you took just so happened to coincide with not only thefts, but the 5 militiamen
Okay, I thought you meant that they
Oh,
were
no.
killed an hour before and we found
No,
them.
it had been a while.
Probably for 8 hours.
Fast.
It was the last.
Like,
it
holy
was,
shit, I would
believe,
not have found
a
this
day
thing.
ago, maybe a day or so. It was a few days ago, of course. With this Verbeeg's entrance into Goodmead and killing of Kendrick, the 5 militiamen were sent a day or so afterward, and this is the end result.
Okay, and there's been no sign of it on our way.
No, you guys are following its
down the
tracks.
trail? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So during this 8 hours, you guys become quite accustomed to each other, at least in terms of getting used to seeing each other. I am going to uncover a fair amount of this so far, and I'll move us over to our Owlbear map. But I have to put on Little Miss Glitterflow. Would you guys like to come from... Or actually... Thok, can you give me survival?
Yeah.
And while I add you guys to the... Oh, I get to put her in.
Ooh.
17. Do you want to... I'll give you the
19.
option then. Do you want to come from the south or the east?
Does it matter? The survival. Let's come from the south. For no reason other than vibes.
Okay.
I was feeling the same vibe, so.
I'm gonna put Thok behind Cerelia.
I make all of my decisions on vibe. She has no idea what. I don't
She's
think
a
she
monk, it
understands
makes
that
sense.
you're a person. Cerelia. So,
She
I
doesn't
don't
think that she's like alive.
I think she's like, look at this little machine. I don't know. I guess we haven't. I don't know. I don't know what she thinks. There's a lot going on.
While you're traveling, is there like an attempt to understand it? Do you like poke at her a little bit?
There's absolutely like what's your little machine?
What's this thing do?
Why is she so hard?
Imagine, I'm waiting for you to be like, oh, what's your pronouns?
What do you go by, you little creature?
What are you?
Hey, what's up with the freak?
What?
What's up with this little
metals? What metals are you constructed of?
As the resident town freak, she is so excited to have a bunch of freaks. So she's probably just like, you know what? I'm good with whatever.
You're like, I'm the most normal one here.
Basically.
Oh my god, I'm not the odd one out anymore.
Except for Oldie McOldbag.
Hey, respect your elders.
No.
Yeah, you should be paying.
No.
All right, guys.
You're all children to me.
Oh yeah, he's not even the oldest one here.
No, not even close.
All right. So you
I am
guys can
elite
enter
double
through
by
the
age.
southern or eastern entrance. But which one would you approach first is my question. I put you there simply because I had to put you somewhere, but more or less you come around this side.
It looks like there are more paths coming from the south.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna come from the south.
Yeah, why'd you ask me if you're just good?
Well, no, I meant to put you on earlier before I asked. Sorry.
I'm gonna fuck myself then.
All right, from the south, the trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around its base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. The frozen creek emerges from the west cave, which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot passage hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. The northeast cave has a big, yawning mouth and flickers of light emanating from within. The tracks of your quarry head through this entrance.
Oh, the tracks go through the northeast?
Yes.
Then we should definitely go through the south.
No, the northeast. So there's the this cave, and then this cave.
Oh.
There are
We're
3
here.
separate openings, and then there is this one over here.
Okay, so you're narrating by the Twix.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Twix.
All right, let's go.
Just break, let's go, and there's no...
I mean,
Eeny, meeny, miny,
we need
moe.
to-
Catch a tiger by the toe.
Look them over. Maybe make a check.
I mean, we know where the tracks are, right?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a crag cat by the toe.
Should we go in the one that doesn't have the tracks? Because I imagine these all lead to the same place. But
Do they?
I don't know. I'm
I would
hoping.
like to give Garosh guidance if you would like to do some tracking.
Yeah, I'll try. Maybe there's other tracks here that we just aren't seeing.
Or at least identifying the tracks.
Grant, can I roll that?
Yeah. Do you want to, I mean, are you just trying to identify where the tracks go into?
I'm just trying to identify if there's more tracks. Because you said we already know one set of tracks go into the northeast cave, right?
Yes.
But we don't know anything about the other 2 caves. Maybe there's more tracks. Maybe there's cats.
Yeah.
Maybe there's goats.
Oh my god, we should go that way.
Maybe there's dragons. I just want to see.
These are all hypothetical. There aren't literally going to be those in each.
Go for it. Give me a little bit of...
All right.
Monica.
And yeah, so here's my survival with the guidance.
All
Oh,
right.
16. Okay.
16. You can tell that there are several sets of tracks that go in, one of which is an animal. Thank you, Tyler, but also the Gunpla Goblin for following. That
Once
was
again,
you, right? I'm not totally geeking.
Yeah, no, that's me. I have not.
Okay, so
Fake fan.
animal tracks.
I was about to say I have not logged into Twitch in a very long time.
If I unfollow and refollow, will it?
Probably. I saw you follow a little bit ago. Ooh.
Okay. I'll tell everyone else this, like, yeah, I think there's some animal tracks here.
The tracks that you have found go through a few of the different cave entrances and kind of around the entrance as if they come in and out. There's no way to tell which are the most fresh.
Maybe they are connected.
Do you want to just follow the tracks then, just to be? Because that's for sure gonna have a Verbeeg.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go in.
Has to cramped with
quietly.
mage armor.
We're
So
all
we go
following
inside.
now. So you didn't.
I agree
Well,
with Sneaky.
I at the very
Let's be
least don't
sneaky.
watch a lot of Twitch, and I don't know. It feels fake if I'm following us.
That's fair.
It's like, oh look, we have another follower. Oh, it's just.
It is
the
funny.
video,
I
right?
do love it. It's kind of a... Oh my god,
It's
Haley,
funny
you just
for
followed.
this session.
Yeah, I
Because
did.
all of you followed this session.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a good bit. If anything, we should try and do it every session.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
So you guys are entering in the east cave entrance.
Northeast, yes.
All right, go ahead and move in, and it will uncover as you walk in.
First.
Oh.
Oh, there's fire.
All right.
That's dangerous in a cave.
A bonfire in the middle of this cave keeps it lit and relatively warm. The scent of roasting meat fills the air as a hunk of meat on the spit drips juice into the
Oh
fire.
my god, I am eating the fuck out of that.
Goats and sheep are held in the spacious animal pen enclosed
I
in by a
told you.
fence.
I told you there were goats.
You
Other
literally- why did you
features
call
Sure,
that?
we just
Other
guessed.
features of this cave include a wooden cart with a broken wheel, 2 old crates, and 2 barrels. And let me go ahead and add the... That's not even the right fucking thing. Here they go.
Yeah, I
That?
have no idea.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, can we do a stealth check with the goats here? Because they
Yeah,
might
go
make
ahead.
noises.
They give you, of course, the... meh, but nothing too serious.
Good
11.
noise.
Yeah, this is going to be a group check.
No! No!
Oh my god, of course you
Oh my
would.
god.
She
Run over and grab the meat.
I was gonna say, she finds the one stick inside this cave to step on and crack.
She's trying to be sneaky, but she's so big. She's so tall.
She's so excited that she's making more noise, being excited to sneak. Alright, so what are the group, what is the rolls?
This is stealth.
Yeah.
I mean, do we all need to roll if
Yes.
she failed?
Yeah.
You got an
Yeah,
8.
fair enough.
Because it's based on
It's a group
average.
check.
Yeah, it's a
That's
group
fair.
check.
All right. What did
I
everyone
got a-
get?
I got a sturdy 20, straight
Fine.
20, whatever you want to call it.
Whoa! It doesn't need to be straight. Why'd you? No, I'm just kidding.
I got a gay 20.
I got a gay 20. All right.
No, the gate 20 is when I roll 20
right.
on the die.
I'm gonna. For better yet, I'll ask in order. So we already did Garosh, but Aster, what did you get?
10.
Kataros,
3.
Oh my god.
Cyphus,
I got an 8.
Cerelia,
13.
Doc.
Fuck you.
As you guys all step in here, you make enough noise that you hear dong, 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 dong. And from one of the doorways, the giant looming green stomach of an ogre appears. I have to make a little token for him, which I did super fast because I'm a fucking genius. I didn't mean to make him that big. No! He is a... I also sometimes accidentally put him in as a map. He is in fact a character. The way that when you add things into Owlbear, it gives you the
I
option.
did that with Aster earlier.
Yeah, it happens. It's really annoying for some reason.
I'm not now.
Allow me to.
Big fucking guy.
Man of the hour.
I was gonna say, do you guys all want to move in now that you're actually in the room, by the way? Just move into where you would be in the room.
Yeah, something like this.
Near the exit.
As it steps in, it's scratching his head in a sort of like, huh? Huh? It wipes its eye, and as its vision comes back to it, it goes, and slams one of its great club. Sorry, not one of. It slams its great club onto the stone aside itself and cracks one of the barrels, not shattering it, but cracking it. Can I get initiatives?
Yeah.
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 Oh no. I'm rolling terribly this session.
11.
All right.
I'll add myself on the board.
So, before you guys put your numbers next to your characters, like we usually do, go ahead and let's put names on him. I'm also trying to get.
What do you mean?
Sorry, we usually do that where we put on the names, like right next to like your character name, we'd put a number so we can tell.
Before we do it.
Yeah, we don't need to do that. We have, as Kataros has done, we can add characters by clicking them, and then hitting the ... You can add to initiative.
Oh.
And
So
after that, if you
okay.
go into the top left, where it states the initiative, it'll say what numbers everyone has. So
Why am I 0?
that's just the initiative it starts with, and you can highlight it and then replace it. So this ogre is going to roll 2. He has a -1, and he has a 10. So I'm going to put the
Cerelia,
ogre.
what's your deck?
Oh, I deleted myself out of existence.
Help! I've
Oh.
fallen out of existence and I
Good-
can't
good
get
news.
up.
If you delete yourself out of existence, you can Control Z.
Control Z is my best friend in all of these online tabletop things.
Yeah, true.
Quick question.
Yes.
Cerelia, what's your decks?
My dex, +2.
Cool.
Or do you want the whole number?
No, and that's fine. That's all you need. Just if as long as it's not negative, that's all I need to know.
Oh yeah, I've got a 15 in dexterity.
Cool. Yeah, you're going before me.
Okay. Should I just make my number 12 then, so I show up first?
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. And there we go. The ogre like in a attempt to scare you guys, just keeps slamming its great club on the ground beside it. So first up, of course, our lead our lead fucking researcher in the natural existence of the D20 and the gating a 20, Garosh, because today he's on fire for being a fucking ice dragonborn.
All right.
Go ahead. You've just been nailing it today, dude. Go ahead. It is your turn.
All right.
This thing looks over looks over at you with a slack jaw.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's right, smile for me. And I will take my longbow, because I am going range to this combat. So, I'm just going to, hold on, I gotta, oh, no.
I also just realized this map is, for some reason, can I edit this map? Oh, perfect.
All right.
I wanted it to be perfect size with the, so forgive me for a moment as I readjust, so.
Reality can be whatever I want it to be.
Yeah. I'm simply trying to line these squares up as accurately as possible.
Okay.
Line. Sounds like you're talking about lining up nerds.
Yes.
Line these squares up. Okay.
Line these squares up. And we can fix it right after.
All right, so I'm gonna make an attack roll to shoot this guy.
Shoot this guy in his nards.
Yes. That is a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
Absolutely.
Neat. Oh, you have the AC right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool. So, I'm gonna do the thing where I mark him as my favorite foe, because I'm like, yes, you are a worthy opponent. The battle will be legendary, and I will.
Was it Tai Long?
Yeah. All right. So let me just roll my dangage. So favorite foe. That's a longbow. All that good stuff. +4. Let's see the total damage. That's 14 damage to start off with.
Let's go.
This is where air horns should be played.
You say that like we don't have them. We do. Alright. I love that with sizing this differently, Cerelia has become infinitely tinier.
Alright, is this the sizing and map and everything?
Yeah, I guess this is Owlbear has this issue. I don't know why.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Absolutely fair.
This is as close as I think I can get us. Let's also.
Yeah. Well, because what I want to do is then I want to move a little closer like this, just to block off so that the back line gets protected. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's my turn. So I dealt a good chunk of damage. How do you like them? Not apples.
How do you like them arrows?
To the nards.
So how much damage total? Sorry.
14.
14. You shoot this. Are you actually shooting him in the nards?
I mean, I'm trying to prioritize just hitting him.
Yeah.
But if I hit him in the nards, I'm not gonna say no.
The arrow flies and whistles through the cave. You can hear it not echo, but like the sound carries a little bit more oddly. You slice him in the shoulder and take off 14. You said.
14.
Damn.
Yeah, I double-clicked him instead of hitting him or typing it in. 64. He gives you, of course, the ever so familiar as he gets hit, and tries to shrug it off, but is unable to as the arrow sticks out of him like a needle. Uncomfortable and in pain, he tries to psych itself out of the pain, and it is now Cyphus' turn. You can hear the like of the panicked goats behind you, unsure of their safety in the matter.
Wait, who's Cyphus?
Cyphus is the old man.
Cyphus is me,
What's
the
your
old man.
dexterity?
Cyphus is
That's a
dexterity
scary question.
+ Okay, never mind. You're good. Oh,
2. And I have a strange knack of rolling high on initiative.
we are very tied. So
Oh wow,
let
yeah,
it
we
go.
had some ties. Anyway, just as usual, fuck them up.
I will Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All
That will
right.
be 3. Wait. Double check this.
Yeah, you're just gonna double check. So what
I
did
just
you
have to
roll?
double check it. So I have to roll 3 times for each ray.
Yes.
One for
Wow,
each
so
ray.
scorching.
That's a miss.
Scorching slay.
Ooh.
That's a
That's
hit.
Yes. Yes.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
Oh, brutal.
That is.
So I'm gonna do 2d6 damage.
All right.
8. 8 damage.
It's only 2 hit, you said?
Only 1 hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trying. It's tough. There's a giant bonfire between you and this ogre, and as the smoke kind of bellows out, you hold out your hand. Is that how he does it? Does he? I forget if he uses an arcane focus or not.
No, he holds out his hands.
And poof, poof, poof. 2 of these rays fire off and slam into rock behind him. Finally, the third one hits him along the face, and the smell of burning ogre flesh starts to permeate the nose of Aster, Thok, and Garosh, as disgusting as it is. It is terrible. How much damage total? 8, you said?
Yeah, just 8.
All right. Which leaves him at 56. All right, Thok, 'tis your turn.
She's gonna jump onto the box here.
Yeah.
And then she's going to make an attack with her short sword.
Okay.
D4, I set it up correctly, right? Because when +4. Sorry, I'm new to this. Okay, 17.
Fuck, you're not.
I'm new to this. I'm new to Owlbear.
That's fair. 17?
Yep.
That hits.
Okay. So then that's when these.
What's she slashing at?
She's gonna slash at,
nards.
like his face.
Okay.
Like she's up high, right?
Mhm.
So. and
She's
then
eye level.
1d6. Yeah. So she's gonna try and treat him like a regular dude. Ooh, max.
All right.
So that's 8, and then I'm going to use my bonus action. I'm going to spend a key to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
Nice.
And then okay. So I get 2 unarmed attacks.
Uh-huh.
So that's 1d4 plus 2. And so I'll just roll. So there's 1. There's the first one. Oh wait, no, I need to see if they hit
I was
first.
saying,
Sorry,
you want to
that
roll the
won't
hit?
count. I will absolutely.
That would have been
roll
that
the
would
hit.
have fucked though if you nailed that.
That's still a +4, right? Yeah, because of proficiency.
So Thok slashes at this ogre's face right along the center, and it cuts, nearly ripping its jaw and nose apart. And as she rises her sword up, she lets go of the handle, and the sword flies up into the top of the cave, where it doesn't stick, but it holds for a moment as the weight of it has not yet brought it down. And this is when she's going to deliver 2 attempted devastating blows at this thing's face.
Yeah, she's been super, like, chipper up until now, but I think the reality of what's happening, she's kind of real pissed at this guy. So,
that's one
that
of them.
one. So that's 1.
She misses her first punch and lands her second one.
I rolled a 14, but I forgot to add so that should be an
It still
18.
hits.
Oh, cool. So that'll be 1 armed attack plus 2. Bam. So then that's another 5 damage.
And where does she crack this thing?
Face. Right in the face.
All right. You guys can hear the sound of bone chipping as one of the teeth of this ogre fly into one of the barrels aside it. Its face slides over, its neck swings over to the other side of itself as it kind of dazes and realizes it's being essentially jumped right now. Cerelia, It's
Wait.
your- What's up?
No, and then so with Drunken Technique, I get the disengage action whenever I use Flurry of Blows.
Oh, okay.
So
You're
with
trying
that,
to treat us like we get one action per turn.
Well, you guys sorry, some of you guys are very simple in your actions. I forget about your
That's
bonus
true.
actions.
Action economy
is weird for some
Every
of you.
level I get, I'm gonna try and fuck up the action economy.
Oh my god. Just wait. Just wait until I get my my egg.
so she's gonna take the disengage action. She used 5 feet of movement to get onto the box. So she's gonna go then 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Damn.
yeah.
Hides behind the corner.
Yeah, she's gonna go, oh, fuck. Like, that was, yeah, alright. That's my turn, sorry.
Nice.
Love that.
Incredible.
Alright,
Listen,
my
guys, we've
turn.
already got it down to half health. It's fine.
Cerelia.
My turn. We're gonna use Dissonant Whispers. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, perfect. This thing fucking doesn't have that. So it's got a -2.
Watch him still roll a 20.
Yeah.
I know.
With this thing's luck, probably. So 20 -2. Oh yeah.
Never mind.
Holy shit.
What do you
okay.
whisper to this thing? You're up.
You're
With a mug as ugly as yours, it's no wonder you're living way out here like a hermit.
It like grabs its head. How much damage?
It takes 3d6, so 8 damage total, and now it's afraid of me and trying to run away.
It
That's so cute.
panics, and it is now Aster's turn.
How much do I want to use spell slots?
I don't know how much.
You can always just sock and bopper.
Yeah, I think
Sock
the
'em
answer
bopper.
it is bonk. I think the answer is bonk. Nobody needs a bonus action yet. Yeah, bonk. Bonk. Bonk is the way. Oh, bonk might not be the way, considering how I rolled.
Fair.
9? 9 does not bonk.
No, 9 does not bonk.
This thing's pretty messed up. Do we want me to spiritual weapon, or do we think we've got it?
It's about to run away, so like we have time.
Right, yeah, no, we're fine. Yeah, no, bonk. Pass after that, I guess.
All right, this thing is going to tear off.
Oh, I get an attack of opportunity.
Pissing too.
Yeah, you should be able to. Yeah. Redemption bonk.
I missed that one too.
Okay. Almost got him.
I talked up myself so much to fucking Doc, and now I'm like missing the broadside of a fucking troll.
Kataros?
Can I see where it ran off to, or is it
Yeah.
dashing?
No, he is dashing, but he's
Oh
he's
yeah,
just
it's
run over
still
here.
straight line. Yeah, you can still see that.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and Ray of Frost it.
Oh, so he has slower move speed.
They roll
Good
well.
shit. I believe.
12 plus 4, 16 to hit.
That hit.
Garosh believed.
Garosh
got it.
believes!
The Garosh's instant or influence rather,
Hell yeah.
and that is going to be 5 damage, and also minus 10 movement speed.
So when he tries to run back to us, he's gonna be slower.
This is the only magical line that I have, actually.
I thought that was like something else. I was like, what the
Shut up.
Why are you making it so big?
I hate you guys. Oh my god. Why is this not staying where I want it? There we go.
What is
Hey,
this?
It's just magic. This is the only thing that I had that I was like, this works. So you hit him with Ray of Frost. And now you deal how much damage?
5 damage.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you!
You shoot a ray of frost. This chilling cold blast slams this thing's lower thighs and leg, and it begins to slow its movement as it runs. It runs away. It's like crying out. Garosh, it's your turn.
All right, Grant, I got a question for you.
What's up?
There's a active bonfire here, right?
Yes, you can.
I've played enough Legend of Zelda.
Yes,
can I in fact
light the
dip
fire.
it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll do it from this position and just take my pot shot and be
All right.
like, here we go.
You're dealing an extra d6 of fire damage.
I assume. I don't actually know the rules for lighting things on fire. I know I'm thinking like I've had DMs be like D4s or D6s, so yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So-
Yeah, an extra d4 would be appropriate.
Okay, that's fine. But first, let me roll to hit. That's plus 8. I forgot to add my
you
modifier.
hit.
So that definitely hits. Okay. So, my base arrow, I add 4. I already have Hunter's Mark and another 4.
Jesus
a D4
Christ,
from
Lou.
fire. So that's 13 damage. I think 3 of it being fire. But yeah.
Damn.
13 damage. You've got
Yeah.
this thing down to 22 health. You fire off this arrow, no pun intended, and as it whistles through, you can see it lights the cave that it travels through. It slams into the back of this ogre. It cries out in pain as it's Cyphus' turn. It turns back to face you guys. Cyphus, what would you like to do?
Let me see what my range is on this. What's my measure? I'm pretty sure.
What are you trying to hit him with?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna firebolt him.
If you firebolt him through the fire, I will give you an extra d4 of damage.
If you firebolt him
Just because-
through the fire and flames,
Yeah, you start fucking. You summon a fucking. It's like the end of the SpongeBob movie where he summons the goddamn guitar while he's in the wizard suit. Yeah.
I thought that was like the coolest thing on earth.
I mean, it fucking is. You
Okay, that's
nail
it.
him. As you throw it through the fire, it has another layer of fire added to it.
Alright.
And it
roll
travels through the cave, lighting it up even brighter than Garosh's arrow. 10.
that's pretty solid, yeah. Nice.
Thok?
Yo, we got him. As long as I jinxed it. Never mind. We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Okay.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, my movement speed is 40. Why is it 40?
Probably because you're a monk.
Well, it says 40/30. Oh, does that just mean after I do flurry of blows?
Probably not.
I don't know. 5, 10.
Starting at your
15.
second level, when you're not wearing armor, you get plus 10 movement speed.
Yeah, just
Okay.
for free. Yeah.
Cool. I'm not wearing armor. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I let you do
What's
diagonal.
And then I am in range? Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
That's 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah. Show him the Mike Tyson's punch out.
Yeah, fuck you. So we're gonna hit with our short sword.
Yeah, you're lunging at. I imagine she's got the eyes of a killer.
I'm like, miss 13.
no,
probably.
you got him.
Oh.
Right here, remember?
11 AC.
Oh, I'm so.
It's
dumb.
pretty big. It's fairly easy to hit.
Oh, I thought. Okay, yeah. I thought you said it's pretty big, very hard to miss. Idiot.
It is hard to miss.
That's exactly what he said.
Okay, so that's 3 damage. And then I'm gonna spend another key point. Flurry of blows.
McFlurry of blows.
Yeah, so then.
The Thok McFlurry.
Yeah.
McDonald's special.
Give him the Thok and boppers.
So there's one, so that's a 13, and
Yep.
then the other one is going to be 8.
That's enough. So wait, did you roll damage for your sword? I must have missed it while I was emptying or clearing out this.
Oh,
thing.
it was 3. It was dumb. It was
All right.
I rolled in that one on damage.
So you stab him in the back, and you punch him in the ass. What is what's your damage for your punch?
My punch is going to be 4 damage.
Damn!
Yeah, and then I disengage,
Uh-huh.
and
Then
I
you
get
just
an
leave.
extra 10 feet of movement until the end of my turn.
Cerelia,
Nice.
With
it's
flurry of blows.
your turn.
Wait, and then I move
Okay.
because I get the extra 10 feet with disengage. Sorry. Okay, bye. I'm done. Please kill him. He's gonna fuck me up.
She just walks up
he's gonna fuck my ass.
with what? The club?
Not?
Tried to give him the McFlurry, but the machine was broken. Call me John's bangers in the chat.
That's fucking great.
I'll just do Dissonant Whisper again.
Okay.
I don't have anything that.
That's probably gonna be his last
The last thing
living
he
thought.
hears is mean
Yeah.
words from an autognome.
You
This-
smell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, now that Cerelia's yelling at this thing, does Thok decide to throw out any insults his way as well?
She's gonna let Cerelia have her moment, but she's gonna like flip him off.
Oh my god.
It's giving very Squirt Honora.
Alright.
Oh, it really is, isn't it?
Alright, go ahead. Give it to him. He's gonna make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. He has to beat a 12.
Well, too bad he got a 6.
Okay, cool.
Dumb idiot.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna kill him.
Oh my
He's
god!
dead.
And then his head just stops, and you can hear a and he falls over dead.
Bro, I don't even get a word in, bro.
You can see like blood has shot out through his eyes as his corpse falls to the ground.
Yeet.
All right.
Yay!
And this is where we're gonna end this session.
Oh, that was so
Ooh.
fun!
Thank you guys so much for coming. If you want to play this module, this is Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, made by Wizards of the Coast, or I guess published by it. You can buy this at your local game store online, and we are Sunseekers, the Icewind Dale. You can catch us on Twitch and YouTube at Perry Haley and Creative. We have our lovely guest Shannon, who
Hi.
I assume is okay with joining us next week. I don't want to say it
Balloon
like
boy. Yeah.
who's here and then disappears like
Yeah,
you can
I'm
find
here
her...
as long as. Oh,
You're good.
where can you find me?
Well, I was gonna say you can find her at
You
what
just doxed me.
Shubis on Twitch.
Yeah, so it's Shpoobie, SHPOOBIE, on Twitch, or hobby_Shannon at Twitter.
You can find our lovely players in the description below, as well as links to Shannon. Thank you guys again so much for coming. And sorry, I'm so used to having the My Hero and Demon Slayer thing have way more involved. But yeah, have a wonderful night. Is there anything you guys want to say? And for Shannon, I always end after the first thing that someone says. I've had a few guests that incidentally keep going after I finish the stream. But is there anything that you guys want to say before we end stream today?
Watch out for tar pits. Bye bye.